So hello, this is something I wanted to do for quite a while now. Just, break down a solve and actually explain what I'm doing when I solve Rubik's Cubes whilst juggling. And yeah, I recently got my PB of 26.78 seconds. To my knowledge, this is the fastest time anyone has ever solved a Rubik's Cube whilst juggling. So yeah, what better solve to break down than this solve? Believe it or not, but this is actually a very nice solve to explain all the basics. Now, first of all, I am turning the cube with my right hand. I'm doing one-handed with my right hand, and in this particular solve, I'm doing all the turns with my right hand. So that means the primary job of my left hand is to throw the cube in a way that I can catch it in the proper orientation in my right hand, so I can do the turns I want to do. But that is not necessarily the easiest thing to do, to be able to control rotations when you're juggling and stuff. But with a bit of practice, you can get quite good at this. I do a lot of rotations that seem very random, but also you can see that these are all my individual catches, by the way. So these are the moves I do during one catch with my right hand before I throw the cube back to my left hand. You can see all these catches start basically with the same moves, L prime and U in some cases. And that has a very simple reason. If you catch the cube like this, in my case with my right hand, U prime and L, these are two very bad moves. It's very easy. If you catch the cube, just do a U like this, or you catch the cube, do an L prime like this. But it's not nice to catch the cube and then having to basically regrip to do an L like this. So I try to avoid having to do U prime or L for my first move during a particular catch. And as you can see, it was pretty successful in this solve. There's actually a very simple way to do this. For example, if you want to solve these two moves, you would catch the cube like this, regrip, do this U prime like that. But there's a very simple thing you can do. You can throw the cube like this, so you can catch it like this, and then it's just very simple to start with an L prime and a U. That's actually quite funny if you think about this. You do an L prime U, and if you rotate over to here, you can reverse those moves with L prime U. And you see me doing that a lot during the solve. By the way, I'm very sorry if you're solving the cube one-handed with your left hand. It's the same for, R prime and U. These are the bad moves in this case that you want to avoid. But yeah, let's get into the solve. So this is a misscramble. I usually start with white or yellow. In this case, you can see there are two yellow edges already solved, so it's natural to start with yellow. In this case, you would think, pretty intuitive, yellow on bottom, white on top. I don't know, start with this, for example, and then do the L2 like this, if you want to solve the blue edge. But in my case, as I explained, starting with a move like this is bad. So I caught the cube like this during my first catch and did an L prime and the U2 like that. Now, the same thing for the second cross edge, rotated over to here, starting with an L prime. And as I explained, this is a very nice move if you catch the cube. Very quick, just do a L prime like that, do the last two moves. doing, for example, an L is no big deal when it's not the first move during a catch. So then from this orientation, I did a U2 in this case to start solving the blue-orange pair into here. Not really a smart move, but I don't really know why I did this. Definitely wasn't the smartest thing to do here, but I did it, whatever. During the next catch, rotate over to here, again starting with nice L prime. I did set up the pair like this, and then again it would be very simple, intuitive. You would say, okay, next catch, insert the pair like this. But that's not what I did, because weird U move. I rotated over to here, starting with an L prime again, inserting like that, and that's our first pair done. Now the next two pairs are fairly simple. This pair, easy from this orientation. One catch to solve this pair like this. Next pair, another catch like that, starting with an L prime again. Very nice. Now the last pair, I started from this orientation and paired up like this. In this case, starting the catch with a U. And then again, same thing. We have to insert this pair back here. We could start here with an L, but that's bad. Rotating over to here, inserting the pair like this. Very, very simple. Now, OLL, yeah, don't really know. There might be a better way to solve this whilst juggling, but I did this wide U, and then, yeah, basically this sexy move here, starting with a U like that from this angle. And then I already saw that my PLL is going to be an A-perm, so I did the last move during the next catch from this orientation, the last move from OLL and the AOF all at once. And then I was left with an A-perm, as you can see. And I'm actually quite proud that I was able to do this A-perm in just 3 catches. Very simple. Start like this, do these moves. And then I kind of rotated over and did these moves during the same catch. So yeah, that's what I did. Next catch, these 3 moves. Last catch, these moves. Yeah, very simple finish there. But yeah, there was nothing really fancy in that solve. Like, I didn't even do a single F move and stuff. I usually do a few F moves during a solve. So that solve comes down to 15 catches in total. There was no catch where I did no move. So yeah, that's great. There were 2 catches where I did just 1 move basically, which is not nice. But whatever, 15 catches, 44 moves in total. So that's painfully close to 3 moves per catch. Not quite, but yeah, I mean, I'm happy with this solve. It is very fast, but it was full step, and I think with a bit of luck, I can get a much, much faster solve. And yeah, I might do more videos like this where I explain stuff in the future, if you want me to do this, if this is actually interesting, I don't know. But yeah, that's it, and bye.